Subscribers and my dear students, thank you for subscribing my channel. This YouTube channel has been created to discuss the various topics of commerce in a precise way. Thank you for subscribing and stay connected. So let us start today's video. Students, today my topic of discussion is about ratio analysis. Okay, what is ratio analysis? Ratio analysis may be said as a tool, okay, that aids us interpret the financial statements in terms of the operating performance and financial position of the firm. Okay, secondly, ratio analysis provide a comparison for meaningful interpretation of the financial statement, which in turn plays a vital role in business planning process. Okay, again it is a fundamental analysis process. There are many types of ratios available, but we will discuss 4. The first one we'll discuss is liquidity ratio. Yes, then we will discuss about profitability ratio. Okay, then we will discuss turnover ratio, and finally we will discuss debt ratios. Okay, now liquidity ratios, which quantifies if the company would be able to meet its short-term obligation, debt obligations. Yes, profitability ratio measures firms operating competence, that is, how well it utilizes the available resources in order to generate profit. Okay, turnover ratios indicates the firm's efficiency with respect to its assets management. Okay, debt ratio, a financial ratio that measures the extent of a company's or consumer leverage. Okay, now let us come to liquidity ratio. When it comes to liquidity ratio, the first ratio here is current ratio. Okay, now what is current ratio? It measures the short term solvency of the company using the balance sheet. Okay, the main theme is that it tells the firm, okay, whether it can pay its liabilities over a period of next 12 months. Yes, the current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liabilities. So first one is current ratio. The second one we discuss here is quick ratio. Quick ratio. Okay, it considers the liquid asset which can be easily converted into cash to meet the obligations. Yes, and this also measure the current short term. This also measures the current short term solvency of the company. Okay, so quick ratio is equal to quick asset, that is current asset minus inventory divided by current liabilities. Okay, the third one is the cash ratio. Cash ratio, it considered only most liquid short term asset of the company, which are those can be easily used to pay off the existing commitments. Okay, most liquid short term assets which help to meet the obligations. Okay, cash ratio is cash and cash equivalents divided by current liabilities. Okay, now let us discuss about the profitability ratio. When we discuss the profitability ratio, first of all we have gross profit ratio. Yes, gross profit ratio show how much gross profit exceeds production cost. It is gross profit is calculated as gross profit divided by net sales into 100. Second is net profit ratio. These are in terms of sales. These ratios are in terms of sales. It shows the management efficiency in manufacturing, administrating and selling the products and the cost incurred there. Okay, so the formula is earning after tax divided by net sales into 100. Okay, now profitability ratio in terms of investment, in relation to investments. The earlier two was in the case of sales. Now the first one is return on investment. Return on investment evaluate the efficiency of it evaluates the efficiency of an investment. Yes, the formula is net profit after interest and tax divided by total assets. Okay, then let us discuss the turnover ratio. When it comes to turnover ratio, first turnover ratio we have inventory turnover ratio. Yes, it indicates the number of time inventory has been converted into sales in a particular period of time. So the formula will be cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. Okay, the second one is debtors turnover ratio. Okay, debtors turnover ratio shows how quickly a firm collects outstanding cash from its customer in an accounting period. Okay, the formula here will be net receivables sales divided by average debtors. Okay, it shows how quickly a firm collects outstanding cash from its customer or debtors in an accounting period. The next one is creditor turnover over ratio. Okay, when it comes to creditor turnover ratio, it evaluates how quickly the business pay off its creditor or supplier in a particular period. Okay, it evaluates how quickly the business pay off its creditors oblique suppliers in a particular period. So the formula will be total purchase divided by average creditors. Okay, same here we have another one, that is asset turnover ratio. Asset turnover ratio. This ratio compares the sales revenue of a company to its assets. Okay, what it compares? Sales revenue to total assets. This is the formula 2. Okay, now debt ratio. When we come to debt ratio, first of all we find debt to equity ratio. Okay, this indicates the relative proportion of entities' equity and financial debt used to fund an asset. Okay, indicates the equity and debt, equity and debenture used to fund the asset. Okay, and the formula is liabilities divided by equity. Clear? Second is debt ratio. This ratio indicates amount of debt to total amount of asset. Okay, higher the ratio, greater is the risk. Okay, so the formula is again liabilities divided by assets. Clear? Let us discuss two other ratios. Those are also important. That is earning per share. Okay, earning per share measures that profit that is available to equity shareholders on a per share basis. Yes, earning per share is equal to earning after tax minus preferred dividend, okay, outstanding. This is an important one. So we discussed today about ratio analysis. Okay, this is the meaning of ratio analysis, and discuss the 4 types of ratios. We discussed the liquidity ratio, we discussed the profitability ratio, we discussed the turnover ratio, and we discussed the debt ratios, and these are the various sub ratios. Thank you for subscribing my channel and watching my video too. If you have any queries, you can write in the comment box.